Mercury's characteristics. Mercury. Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system, and it is located closest to the Sun. It has a diameter of 4,880 kilometers, which is about 38% the size of Earth's diameter. Mercury is one of the 4 terrestrial planets in our solar system, along with Venus, Earth, and Mars. Mercury is named after the Roman messenger god, who was known for his speed and agility. This is because Mercury orbits the Sun at a distance of only 58 million kilometers, completing an orbit in just 88 Earth days. This means that Mercury travels faster around the Sun than any other planet in our solar system. Mercury's surface is heavily cratered, similar to the Moon's surface. It has large flat plains and steep cliffs, known as scarps, which are up to a few kilometers high. The surface temperature of Mercury can range from -173 degrees Celsius to 427 degrees Celsius, which is the largest temperature variation of any planet in our solar system. The extreme temperatures are due to its proximity to the Sun, as well as its lack of atmosphere to regulate temperature. Mercury's thin atmosphere is composed mainly of helium and trace amounts of other gases, such as sodium and potassium. The planet's lack of atmosphere means that it has no weather, clouds, or wind. It also means that Mercury's surface is constantly bombarded by solar radiation and charged particles from the Sun's solar wind. Mercury has no natural satellites or moons, and it is not known to have any rings. However, it has been visited by spacecraft from Earth, including the Mariner 10 and Messenger missions. These spacecraft have revealed much about Mercury's surface, composition, and history. Mercury's composition is similar to that of Earth's, with a metallic core and a rocky mantle and crust. However, Mercury's core is much larger in proportion to its overall size than Earth's core. This suggests that the planet may have undergone a different formation process than Earth and the other terrestrial planets. Mercury's magnetic field is also unique among the terrestrial planets. It is much weaker than Earth's magnetic field, and it is offset from the planet's center by about 20% of the planet's radius. This magnetic field is thought to be generated by the planet's core, which is still partially molten and able to generate a magnetic field. In conclusion, Mercury is a small, heavily cratered planet located closest to the Sun. It has a unique surface with large flat plains and steep cliffs, and its thin atmosphere is composed mainly of helium. Mercury's composition is similar to Earth's, but it has a much larger core and a weaker magnetic field. The study of Mercury has provided valuable insights into the formation and evolution of the terrestrial planets in our solar system. Mercury's orbit and rotation. Mercury's orbit and rotation are some of the unique features of this planet. Mercury orbits the Sun at an average distance of about 58 million kilometers, 36 million miles, which is closer to the Sun than any other planet in our solar system. Due to this close proximity, its orbit is highly eccentric, meaning that its distance from the Sun varies significantly during its orbit. At its closest approach to the Sun, known as perihelion, Mercury is only 46 million kilometers, 29 million miles, away, while at its farthest point, or aphelion, it is about 70 million kilometers, 43 million miles, away. One of the most interesting things about Mercury's orbit is that it takes only 88 Earth days to complete a single orbit around the Sun. This means that 1 year on Mercury, the time it takes to orbit the Sun once, is much shorter than a year on Earth. However, due to its slow rotation, it takes 59 Earth days for Mercury to complete a single rotation on its axis. This means that a day on Mercury is much longer than a day on Earth. Mercury's rotation is also unique in that it is in a 3-to-2 resonance with its orbit around the Sun. This means that for every 2 orbits around the Sun, Mercury rotates exactly 3 times on its axis. This is why, from Earth, we always see the same side of Mercury, just as we always see the same side of the Moon. Due to its slow rotation and unique resonance, Mercury experiences some extreme temperature variations. The side of the planet facing the Sun can reach temperatures of up to 427 degrees Celsius, 800 degrees Fahrenheit, while the side facing away from the Sun can get as cold as -173 degrees Celsius, -280 degrees Fahrenheit. Overall, Mercury's orbit and rotation are unique and interesting features that contribute to its distinct characteristics and make it an intriguing object of study in our solar system. Mercury's orbit is inclined at an angle of about 7 degrees relative to the plane of the ecliptic, which is the plane in which the planets orbit the Sun. This inclination causes Mercury to appear to move back and forth in the sky when viewed from Earth, a phenomenon known as retrograde motion. This is because as Earth passes Mercury in its orbit, the angle at which we view Mercury changes, causing it to appear to move in the opposite direction in the sky for a short period of time. Due to its close proximity to the Sun, Mercury's orbit is affected by the gravitational pull of the Sun more strongly than any other planet in our solar system. This effect is known as the general relativity effect, which predicts that the path of Mercury's orbit will shift slightly over time due to the curvature of spacetime around the Sun. In addition to its slow rotation and unique resonance with its orbit, Mercury also has a slightly elliptical shape, which causes it to bulge at its equator. This bulge is thought to be the result of the planet's slow rotation and high density, which causes it to deform slightly under the gravitational pull of the Sun. Mercury's orbit and rotation have important implications for its geology and surface features. For example, the planet's slow rotation and extreme temperature variations can cause its surface to crack and fracture, creating a network of cliffs and scarps known as lobate scarps. The characteristics of these features provide important clues about Mercury's geological history and the processes that have shaped its surface. Overall, Mercury's orbit and rotation are complex and unique features that have important implications for our understanding of this planet and its place in our solar system.